Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Kirsty and I make spiritual and psychic content. So that's your kind of thing. Please do stick around and join us by subscribing down below. So in spirit of Valentine's Day, I thought I would come on, well I actually felt very called to come on and do a Valentine's love reading. This is a collective reading. This is for anyone, whether you're in a relationship or not. We are all deserving of love, okay? So it's not exclusive to people who are in relationships. It's just not. Love is for everyone and you can experience love in a variety of different ways. So if you enjoyed this reading, please do hit a lovely thumbs up. Please do subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, let's get into it. So the word that Spirit really brings through straight away, that they are kind of wanting to guide us as a collective now to go back into, that keeps coming up around conversations, in personal readings, is this element of fun, this element of getting back to lightheartedness. We have, as a collective, had such a serious time with the pandemic, with the economy crisis, with climate change. It's just been fear after fear after fear, and love as an energy field is opposite to fear, is the opposite energy. They say there really is only two emotions, two energy fields, which is love and fear, and love is all those good emotions, happiness, joy, excitement, all of those good things, and fear is the latter, the opposite, terror, anxiety, worry, all that kind of stuff. And I feel like Spirit is saying that, we've been so heavy in the fear for the past at least 4 or 5 years or so. We've been so heavy in that fear. It's time now to shift back into love, okay? And so we need both. The reality is that we need opposites. We need the law of duality to kind of appreciate the other. We need fear to be able to appreciate love, and we need love to understand when we're in a state of fear. So everything does have its purpose and everything does have its moment in time, but more than ever right now, Spirit is calling for us as a collective, individually in our own lives, to start having fun again. It's time to lighten up and start having fun. Spirit is saying that people have got to a point where everything is so serious. Everything is so serious, so pressured. You need to do this by this age. You need to have your own business. You need to have the most amazing car. You need to have, the most amazing aesthetic Instagram. You need to have all these things. And if you don't tick these boxes, you're not good enough. All this kind of energy, it's very harsh. It's very pressured. It's very fear-based. It's very not enough. It's very like an unworthiness, undeserving kind of energy. And Spirit is talking about shifting out of that and moving more into love, more into acceptance, more into fun, more into being authentic self. That again is something that keeps coming up. We are being called now more than ever to be ourselves, be who we are as individuals, so that we can thrive as a collective, because we all came here because we individually have something to offer, and we can only show up in our light and show up in our authenticity through love. When we are operating through fear, we hold ourselves back, we pull ourselves back, we keep ourselves small, we keep ourselves stuck, we stay in our comfort zones, whereas love allows us to flourish, to grow, to bloom, as these beautiful flowers are doing right now. They have water to bloom, and love is our water. It allows us to kind of feel free to be who we are. And Spirit is saying that when we just relax and let go, which is that feminine energy, we can basically feel safer to be in a energy field of love, and that is best for everyone on the planet, for all of us, for the collective. So let's just see what the cards have to say, see what cards come out, see what other decks I'm drawn to. Two of Cups. This is a beautiful love card. When this card comes out, it represents a balance in emotions, in energy. Cups are all about emotions, feeling, intuition, water, flowing, intuitive. We have been very heavily in a masculine state, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. It has served a purpose. Everything is happening in divine order. We need both feminine and masculine to have a balanced energy field, to have a balanced anything, we all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. And the Two of Cups is about that imbalance. And that is really where, as a collective, we are being called back to. We are being called back to balance. Now, is everything going to be perfect? No, life is not perfect. You know, that we're always going to be a bit too much in feminine or a bit too much in masculine. But we have literally just been solely in masculine. And I really feel it. I don't know if you feel it. I say it all the time. If you're watching this, you most likely are a light worker, empath, intuitive. But we are slowly moving back into the feminine. Now, when I say moving back, I don't mean fully. I just mean we're tipping the scales so that we can have that balance. As I said, we need both energies to thrive. We need that masculine leadership energy. We need that logic energy. We need that action energy that the masculinity brings. And we also need the feminine energy, which is flow, intuition, feeling, allowing, accepting. That is where, you know, love is. You know, that's where we cultivate love. And feminine energy is all about that. It's all about nurturing. You know, they say, I heard a really great phrase, and it's so true. A man will buy a house, but a woman will make it a home. And that's very much the energy of the feminine. Okay. What else do you want the collective to know, Spirit? Okay. What else do you want the collective to know? Under the energy of love, this Valentine's Day. Okay, here we go. We've got all the Cups cards. Just confirmation that we are definitely talking about the energy of love, and we are in that energy of love field. So more than ever, I feel like it's quite a short and sweet message. We want to be moving back into, it really is, it's that light-hearted, fun energy, okay? Now, interestingly, Six of Cups is a card which is also about balance, because this card is about giving and receiving in balance, okay? Balance is very key here, especially when it comes to love. I feel like nowadays we are in a place where love is very conditional, like I said, you have to have the car, you have to have the house, you have to have a certain amount of money in your bank to be worthy of love. That's this kind of like facade that society has created through social media, and it's just not true. Like, you can love yourself where you are and still want growth and still want change and still want better for yourself. You can love yourself enough to allow yourself to grow. That's exactly what love is. Not only that, but Six of Cups also refers to past energy. Happy memories from your past. Spirit is making me feel that, as they said, we have had a rough few years, okay? 3, 4, 5 years really leading up to now. 2023 is the first time where we're really turning the corner, where we can kind of start to breathe a little bit, where we can kind of start to like focus on rebuilding our lives after what has been quite a traumatic time. And Spirit is saying to take the good times with you, take the things that you loved from those moments and bring them forward with you. Like, a lot of people talked about how they loved the time that they got to spend at home through lockdown, how they never really had time to do that before because they were at work, or they were just constantly on the go and they didn't realise how busy they were, you know. Or if there's things from your childhood that you used to love doing, bring those things with you. Start making your life something that you love. Spirit is saying that humans do not understand or realise that they have the power to cultivate their lives. Spirit is saying that a lot of the time there is a lot of complaining or upset energy around the way that people are living individually, not understanding. People are not understanding that they have the power to cultivate and to change their lives and to make their lives what they are. Your life is a canvas. You have the opportunity to paint it however you want. Now, Spirit is saying that yes, we are all in different conditions, we are all in different circumstances, but you can inject 5 minutes to meditate in the morning if you wanted to. You can find little bits of peace throughout your day. You can buy yourself some flowers. You can take a walk in nature. you can read, you can spend more time at home. It's about cultivating a life that makes you feel happy. And Spirit is saying through the Six of Cups to really stop and think about the things that really do fill you up, the things in your past that maybe you loved and enjoyed before the pandemic or during the pandemic that maybe you have stopped doing. What's something in your past that you love, that made you feel loved, that made you feel lighthearted, that relieved your stress, that made you feel aligned with the energy of love that maybe you haven't done, that you can bring back? Because where Spirit is really trying to get us to now is a state of kind of like flow. Alright, it's a state of relaxation, it's a state of balance. And in order to get us there as a collective, we need to be able to embody that in our own lives. Okay, so I'm being drawn to the Spirit Junkie deck, so I'm going to go there next. It's time for us to lighten up and to start. Here we go. Here we go already. To lighten up and to start enjoying our lives again. I feel like we've been in a state of such fear over all of the worldwide events that have been taking place, and Spirit is saying that now we must try and start accepting that fear is there, but it doesn't have to block out love. It doesn't have to overshine love. Like, you can have both. Like, you can have fear, like you can be fearful and still live a life you love. Like, that's where that balance is. And balance is a key word that Spirit are bringing through, as well as fun, lightheartedness, balance. These are ways that we can bring more love into our lives. As I said, love has been conditioned by society to almost be exclusive for relationships, and it's not. Love is an energy field. Love is an emotion. You love your family, you love your friends, but not just that. You love hobbies, you love clothes, like you love so many things in life that you can love. And you know, a relationship is a beautiful way to feel that love, but it's not the only way. It's not the only way. And that's what Spirit is saying here. Like, you can experience love in so many ways in your life, and the Spirit really want people to start realizing that, because when you tap into the energy of love, that's when as a collective we can rise. I've talked about this before. We are very much in a period of light versus dark. We are very much in a spiritual war, but we are moving through the other side of that now. And Spirit is saying that by cultivating more love in your life, doing the things you love, filling yourself up, making yourself feel loved, that is how we will come out the other side of this. Okay, so the card that came over from the Spirit Junkie deck is It's Safe to Ask for Help. People want to support me. I spoke about this, I think, I can't remember what reading it was. There has been this like push on Western society to not trust your neighbours, not trust your friends. Again, this streak of competitiveness, which is like everyone's in competition, there's not enough for everybody, crisis, 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 lack, 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 fear, fear, fear. And Spirit is saying, I think I spoke about this in the 2023 predictions when I said now more than ever we are being called to collaborate and work with each other as communities. And it's safe to do that. It's safe to ask for help. It's safe to talk. It's safe to open up. That is another way of creating an energy of love. If you are struggling, if you are needing help, if you are feeling like there's too much on your plate and you've got too much responsibility, instead of carrying that all by yourself, Spirit is encouraging us now to love each other and ask for help. Okay, right, let's see what else we've got in there for the collective here. Okay. Okay, I love this. I love this, because this was another thing that came through. I celebrate all the greatness in my life. This is exactly it. Every day it's so easy to wake up and straight away go through your day on autopilot. It's so easy to do that, especially if you have the similar routine every single day. I recently learned about lucky girl syndrome, and I've been applying it to my life, and I literally this week only, actually the past few days probably, not even a full week yet. And basically it's a new thing that's come across on TikTok, but it's actually scientifically backed. And and I'm not going to fill you with the science, go and look it up, but basically it says that the first 10 minutes of your day when you wake up are crucial. The things that you say to yourself in those first 10 minutes are crucial. And lucky girl syndrome is basically in the first 10 minutes of the day you say, I am the luckiest girl that I know, or if you're a guy, I am the luckiest guy that I know, everything always works out for me. And just fill your brain with that, because your brain believes what you tell it, okay? So celebrate the greatness in my life. This is about appreciating the little moments. Listen, love and all of the amazing things that come with it don't have to be grandeur. Love can be making, you know what, one of my favorite things to do every single day that I love, that makes me feel so warm inside, is making my cup of tea in the morning. It is the most mundane, smallest thing, but it brings me so much joy. And one thing I do is every morning I write 3 things that I'm grateful for. And it's just having that appreciation makes you feel loved. Like think about being in a relationship with someone. Like think about your ideal person, how they treat you. You want to be appreciated, loved, respect, valued, worthy. So bring all of those things into your life now. Celebrate your life as it is, even if it's not what you want it to be yet. As Spirit have said, you can be in fear and still experience love. You can not be where you want to be in life and still appreciate your life. Like that is the balance, that is the duality, that is the beauty of love. Like love is not this straight linear thing, like it's up and down, it's complex, it's varied, but that is what is so beautiful about it. And this card is all about celebrating your life as it is now, accepting where you are now, relaxing into where you are now, trusting that you're where you're meant to be, because that relaxing energy is what opens you up to receiving more. When we stress and we go, my life's not how I want it to be, I don't like this, we just close ourselves down, we go into that fear, we shrink and we block out anything from coming in. But love opens us up, it allows us to bloom like the flowers. And so celebrate your life, celebrate your cup of tea or coffee in the morning, celebrate opening your eyes in the morning, tell yourself that everything is working out for you. Fill your life with love, even if you're not where you want to be. And I'm going to close down this reading now, because I feel like Spirit has said everything they want to say. Fun, lightheartedness, balance, accepting the masculine and the feminine, finding that balance, being in action but being in flowed action, you know, surrendering and relaxing and just filling up your life with the things you love and that bring you joy. Love, as I said, is not exclusive to relationships, and I will keep repeating that, because I see so many people who are not in relationships feeling like they can't be loved, or that their life is not fulfilled or anything like that, and it's just not true. Love is an energy, it's an emotion, and you don't have to be in a relationship to feel that. Yes, you can be, and it's a beautiful thing. It's one of the most beautifulest things in the whole world to be with someone who loves you wholeheartedly. It is amazing, it really, really is. But I'm just here to tell you that you can experience love on your own as well, okay? You really, really can, because love is an energy. It's not exclusive to relationships, and that's not me discouraging relationships at all. I'm just saying that love is energy, it's an emotion, it's this, you know, it's the same as happiness, sadness, all of that. They're all accessible, okay? So don't for 1 second think that love is not available to you, because it's energy, and energy is all there is, and you are energy, therefore you are love. So before I close down the reading, I'm just going to pull one from the surrender deck, so Spirit can help us let go of anything that maybe we need to surrender to stop us. Okay, surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. I will repeat, holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So I feel there's some of you that maybe need to forgive, and remember, forgiveness is about setting yourself free. If you're finding that there's a block or a resistance in your life, Spirit is telling me that some of you may be feeling quite stuck and stagnant at the moment. I would really encourage you to look at where the energy, the emotion behind it, and where in your life you're feeling blocked. If it's your career, there may be someone in your career you need to forgive. If it's a relationship, there may be someone in a relationship you need to forgive. But most importantly, more than anything, forgive yourself. Okay, that's really, really coming through importantly here, because Spirit is saying that often the resentments we can hold are towards ourselves. And I'm going to close it there. Okay, so remember, love is accessible for everyone. It is here, it's all around us, it's energy, we are energy, and therefore we are love. I really hope you did enjoy this reading and that you was able to take something from it. If you have got this far, do leave a love heart down below and let me know. If you would like your own love and relationships reading with me, I do offer those over on my website, again www.kirstylewis.com. and if you're seeing this on Valentine's Day or before Valentine's Day, then there is 20% off those readings until midnight UK time. So I'll leave that link somewhere down below. But thank you so much for being with me today, lovelies. I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already to join our lovely community. Leave the heart down below to let me know you got this far. Hit a lovely thumbs up, and I will see you soon for another video. Sending lots of love. Bye.